Shalom.
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 GMS Charlotte back at you with another live camp through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Before we get started, we want to say, Call Halayim Live, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kudash. All right? Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom, man. All right? So, hey, 2020 vision, man.
That's right. See it clearly.
See it clearly, man. It's a reality check for all you you scoffers and you mockers out there, man.
Yep.
All right, that tried to doubt these prophecies, man. Okay? Scriptures tell you that the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy, man.
Right.
Okay? Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is putting this shit in your face, man. Okay? So there ain't no other excuses you can make, man. Okay? So, hey, as you see, man, since this World War III is taking off, you had the assassination, they called it, on the Iranian general. All right, so it has a lot of jakes out there, man. 2/3 of our people, man, that see that World War III is on the horizon and they're scared, man. All right, we were talking about that amongst the camp about all the memes and all the jokes that's going on because of this war. All right, because niggas see that their reality here in America is about to be diminished, man. Okay, everything that you see is getting ready to come to nothing, man. You know.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 30:12.
Yep. Because the real reason why America's going to war is because, hey, this economy is dying, man. This economy is about to literally crash out, man. All right, so the elites they needed this war, man. All right, and Trump, being the hypocrite that he is, back in 2011 tried to get on Obama, saying that he was going to go to war with Iran to win the next election, and this is exactly what this nigga's doing.
To the T.
To the T, man. So like I said, I did a lesson about how all the world's a stage, man. Pretty much going into how everybody's acting out their roles, man. All right, to fulfill prophecy, man.
Hey, what they call it? They call it the theater of war, man. You know? So this is all. It's all a game, man. You know, the war games and all that. It's all like a big ass game of chess, man. But they don't understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is moving all the pieces together.
Yeah, so that's why like Food and Trump, they all have cultural personalities, man. They have roles they have to play, man. That's why Trump acts the way he acts, man. He acts like he's the big bad guy. He's gonna do this and do that his way, the highway, man. But he's doing the will of the Heavenly Father, man. This is the Most High stage, man.
Absolutely.
These little peons, these little Edomites, man, the Most High's controlling them, man. They're controlling their steps.
Yeah. And you niggas out there that take everything as a goddamn joke, all right? You're seeing that this escalation is going to lead to the final world war on the planet Earth, man. All right?
And what you're seeing is all the shit that we've been telling you for years.
Yes.
It's happening, man. I got a precept.
Go ahead.
It's Habakkuk 2:2.
Okay,
and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
What is the vision, man? Hey, 2020. These prophecies, man.
Yes, sir.
The vision is clear, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
It says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
That he may run that readeth it, man. All right? And the brothers that got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai have ran with this, man.
Yep.
Okay? They understand that, hey, we're in the time of prophecy, man. Go ahead.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, and that's what you niggas see, man. You niggas out there that take this as a joke that's trying to mock this thing, man. Okay, you're seeing that the end of Babylon is upon you, man.
Yep.
All right? Don't forget, hey, y'all niggas is in this too, man. For the ones that try to say, hey, dear Iran, you know, us black people have nothing to do with this. No, you niggas is involved with this too because it's the judgment of the Lord.
That's right.
You see?
Hey, you niggas gonna get drafted. You gonna go fight, man. You know, because it's all in the will. That's why everybody's scared because they know that this reality is here, man. Hey, nigga, what's the website? The joint for the draft. What's called again?
Select service.
Select the service. Their site crashed, man, because niggas thinking they about to get drafted, man. Which they are about to get drafted.
Oh yeah.
Not at this particular moment. You know, when the time happens, you're gonna see it.
It's coming.
But they know it's coming. That's why they're making such a big, you know, joke out of this shit because they're scared, man. Yeah. That's Jake's mechanism is to goddamn is to make jokes out of shit when they're scared.
That's how he cope with stress.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a little bit more. I got
a little more.
It says, and not lie. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yep.
Though it tarry, wait for it,
Yep.
because it will surely come.
Right, prophecy has surely come, man. Go ahead.
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry. As you see, these prophecies are no longer tarrying, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is making it clear that this shit about to end, man. You know?
Hey, bring it back from the top. I'm just going to land back.
Yep.
Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
The part where it says you may run.
Verse 2. Habakkuk 2 and 2.
Yep.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth.
Jeremiah 5 and 1. This is that run. Jeremiah 5 and 1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem. That's what the prophets are doing on the four corners of the earth. And see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any, that executeth judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. The Lord is going to pardon, abundantly pardon the sins of the elect. So this is the time, we getting into the time, once again, an analogy I like to use, we about to hit the tunnel. It ain't going to be much light in the tunnel when we get there. The truth is going to be the only light, pertaining to Isaiah 33 and 6.
Right.
So, the Lord is showing right here, he says, that seeketh the truth, any man that seeketh the truth, and he will pardon, and he will pardon. Meaning, he's going to abundantly pardon the sins of the elect. Right. This is that warning. This is that last warning call. We get into that time. Right. Where the Lord is still, the door is still got a crack in it, and those who can hear and receive this truth, they might want to run to this truth.
Yeah, I got one more for you. Ezekiel 33 and 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on instrument, for they that hear thy words but do them not. Because this truth, we've been prophesying to you that World War III is coming, man. You know, that Esau is about to crash his economy. That he's about to roll on you niggas, man. We've been saying this, start with our elders apostles for decades now, man. And now that you see everything taking place, you still think it's a damn joke, man. You know, it says, when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. And you're seeing that everything that we're telling you is coming true, man. You know, but because you still have that pride and that stiff neck in you, man, you're gonna have to actually be in the moment for you to realize that, damn, what the brothers were saying on the highways and byways was true, man. But it's gonna be too late by then. Because like the brother said, once that door shut, man, there's no more chance of you getting in, man. Either you in there already, or you just gonna stay outside and get destroyed, man.
Hey, this is the time to run. This is the time to run.
Right.
Run to the truth. You don't come back to the word. Serve the Most High.
Yeah, especially like the brother said, this is a time that you should be repenting, man.
Yeah.
All right, repenting and coming back to Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
Yeah. Flee ye to the mountains. This is the mountain of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is the governor. This is the soon-to-be governing body of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The elect, man. This is where you supposed to be running to, man. You supposed to be fleeing to the mountains to get this truth, man. Well, Jake's taking his time. Jake feel like he can prolong these prophecies, man. They don't think that these World War III, this division among men, all these things are going to start manifesting. Yeah. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 12. But thus saith Yahweh power, thy bruise is uncurable, and thy wound is grievous.
Right, so hold on. There ain't no healing in this place, man. Read it again.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 12. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai, thy power, thy bruise is uncurable, and thy wound is grievous.
Thy bruise is incurable, man. It said thy wound is grievous, man. Showing you that Yahweh Shema Shai is about to take this economy out, man.
That's right.
There's no restoring this place. There's no make America great again, all right? Because that's against the will of the Heavenly Father, man. So that wound is incurable, man. There ain't no healing Babylon. Go ahead.
Verse 13. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bounded up, that has no healing medicine.
That have no healing medicine, man. Because the only reason why America attacked Iran is to get this war started, man. Hey, war brings in money, man. Okay? There's money behind war, man. You see? Big money, man. So that's why, through the Spirit, Yahweh Shema Shai has put the Spirit upon Trump to do what he did, man. Go ahead.
Verse 14. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They have seeked thee not. For I have wounded thee with a wound of my enemy.
Right.
All thy lovers, right?
Go ahead.
I love to say it. All thy lovers. Read that again, bro. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 14. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They have seek thee not. But all thy wounded thee with that wound of an enemy.
Yeah, that means that's showing that all the nations are coming together and leaving Babylon.
because they fornicated with Babylon. So they leaving them. They said, "Nah, man, we forsaken this devil." You know. And I saw on the video one of the brothers did earlier. There's a lot of videos going out where it was talking about had on Al Jazeera where the Iraqis were saying, "Get Satan out of here."
Yeah.
It was a brothers in London. They had a video, and he said it's time to get these devils up out of the land.
Yep.
And who else is they talking about, man?
Yep.
They're not talking about Jake. They're talking about you damn Edomites, man.
Yep.
And that's fulfilling prophecy, man. Because everybody's waking up that you damn you so-called Edomites, you so-called white people are the devil, man. And as we do at GMS, we look up word. The word devil, man, just means deceiver, man. Because Esau done what? He went around the whole world. He went to Iraq, Afghanistan, Palestine, all these nations, and deceived them and doing what? Saying he's coming to help them. He's coming to cure that, to build their economy up, man. To free their people from poverty. But what he do, man? He come and bring it and put their people in more cruel and punishment ways, man. Esau's a damn devil. That's why they said we gotta get this devil about the damn land, man.
Yep.
And that's beautiful, man.
Read that again. He set you over the alley. Read that again.
Con, this is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 14. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They have seek thee not, for thou wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thy iniquities, because thy sin were increased.
Right. So the scriptures say that all thy lovers have forgotten thee, man. That's why everybody is pulling away from America, man. You see? Go ahead, show that in the
This
screen.
is off of BusinessInsider.com. It says the United States' main allies are abandoning Trump over his dangerous escalation with Iran.
You see that? So thy lovers have forgotten thee, man. That's prophecy, man. See, prophecy is being played out every second, man.
Yep.
You see?
It says the U.S. European allies on Friday warned against further escalation with Iran after President Donald Trump ordered the assassination of Iranian General Major. I don't know how to say this.
Salami.
Yeah, salami.
Salami. He likes salami, though.
right. It says the UK. It said the UK that further. The UK said that further conflict is none of our interest. Germany also warned of a dangerous escalation. The United States government decided to go ahead with the airstrike late Thursday without informing its European partners, which angered some allies, BuzzFeed News reported.
Right, so he murked the general off of suspicion, man.
Yeah, the dude ain't even doing that, man. You know, because he had feared that the dude was planning a terrorist attack. So he just went ahead and off the dude, man, with no evidence, you know? That's straight Edomite tactic.
Right, it wasn't approved by Congress or nothing. He acted on his own will, man.
Right.
You see?
It says the purpose of having allies is that we can surprise our enemies and not each other. Tom how do you say this dude's name? The chairman of the UK Parliament Foreign Affairs Committee told the BBC. So the American allies are upset with this decision, man, because what Trump did is further divided himself from his allies, man, because these other nations like, yo, we didn't want no war with Iran, but you're forcing their hands, and now you didn't bomb this dude.
Yep.
Hey, they're planning a retaliation, man.
Yep.
You know?
And they sent more strikes last night, man. 6 more people died last night, man. So it was more strikes, man, and it was more generals that was right beside the dude that they killed, man. So they attacked more Iranians last night, man. Yep. And I got a quick precept that's lining in with the brother saying, man, because you got to think, where did America come out of, man? It came out of Britain, man. Yeah. It came out of England, and that's them allies that's forsaking them, man. Yep. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bear you shall be ashamed. Woo! And these nations are ashamed. These allies of America are ashamed, man.
The UK, European Union, all of that, man.
They pissed, man, because they like, now you're messing up our currency, man. Because you got to think about it. They already put sanctions on Iran, on Russia, on China, and who's doing business with them? Britain, UK, and all. They losing money. Germany, all these other countries, the allies of America are losing money, man, and they pissed about it.
Going on, it says the Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said in a statement on Friday that conflict with Iran is in none of our interest and urged all parties to de-escalate. Raab's predecessor Jeremy Hunt told the BBC on Saturday that Trump was engaging in an increasingly dangerous game of chicken with Iran, and both sides are doing increasingly extreme things. This attack risks endangering relations between the two countries. What you just said.
So this is chess, man, by Yahweh Shimei Shah, man. They call it chicken, but this is chess, man. See, give me Proverbs 21:1 real quick.
Real quick too. It says he added that it's been a pattern, sadly, which has been a bit of a shame that the U.S. administration of late has not shared with us, and that is a matter of concern.
You see that? So if these nations are ashamed of America for what would happen, man. You see, which is all part of the departure of these other nations doing business with America, man.
And you can tell that Iran is pissed, man. You had generals crying on national TV for what happened to one of their men.
And the hypocrisy of America, because they're showing the videos of them in the streets. They talking about they're cheering for the death. No, like, nah, man. We're mourning the death because that shit was uncalled for, man.
They set aside 3 days for national mourning.
Yeah.
The whole country is
so they went on national TV and burnt the flag talking about death to America, man. You know?
Yeah, this shit getting serious, man.
It says, I will urge the U.S. administration to share much more closely with allies, particularly those who are fighting alongside in the region, including us. Hunt agreed, saying that it was regrettable that the UK had not been consulted about the strike. It is regrettable as one of the U.S.'s closest allies. He said, it is an important aspect that there are no surprises in that relationship.
But what that's doing, that's fulfilling the scripture I just read in Jeremiah 30:12, man. They're ashamed that you didn't even call them to let them know that you was about to do an airstrike, man.
Yeah, because if Trump would have did that shit, they would have told him no.
No.
He would have did it anyway, man.
Go ahead. That lets you know that Trump is working with the elites, man. All right, he's been set up as a puppet leader to do the will of the elite, man.
Right.
And it further shows, once again, the prophecies remain faithful and true because the scripture tell us, I ain't gonna jump all into it, but the scripture tell us that the beast is gonna hit the whore, they're gonna burn it with fire. It's showing you that's the beginning of the beast turning against the whore.
Exactly.
Proverbs 21:1. Beautiful. And it reads, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shimei Shah. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, see? So the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Shimei Shah. See, this is all chess from Yahweh Shimei Shah. All right? He's letting the angels play on the minds of these leaders of this world to execute World War III, man. See, right now we're in the beginning stages, the escalation like Pastor Harwood into. You know, it's not necessarily the end yet, but we're witnessing the escalation, all right, to the end, okay? Any more on that?
No, but in the land back of what you're saying, that's going into, the scriptures where it tells us it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. See, this is the beginning of the rumors of wars to end the world.
Yes.
There's always been wars, but we're in the time of the rumors of wars that's going to end the world,
in this age.
In this age, which is the rule of Esau, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
There you go. Connor, what you got?
Because we were speaking about how Trump, he was back in 2011, he was talking all that junk about Obama, saying that he needed to make a war with Iran to help get him reelected. So I'm gonna just read what he said. He says our president, this is Trump speaking. He says our president will start a war with Iran because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. Trump said in the video posted on November 16, 2011, he's weak and he's ineffective. So the only way he figures he's going to get it reelected, and as short as you're sitting there, is to start a war with Iran.
That's being a hypocrite, man, because this is exactly the same thing he's doing, man. This is exactly the same thing that Trump said that Barack Obama was going to do. But this nigga E went out and really did it, man. It's showing that he's trying to win. He's trying to win the election, man. But really, we the men of the Lord, we understand that he's really doing the bidding of the elites to fulfill Esau's his so-called blessing on his side.
It says in the video, Trump went on to say that he has more militant and militaristic than Obama. Well, he was more militant and more militaristic than Obama. But to start war in order to get reelected, and I believe that that's going to happen, would be an outrage. Iran can be taken down in many ways. The population is in turmoil. That show you that this nigga is retarded. He pretty much went against what he just said about Obama. Everything that he criticized Obama for, he did straight to the T, man.
I got a quote here. This is Baron Rothschild. And it's a quote right here I'm gonna read. You can look it up. You just put by when there's blood in the streets.
Ooh, yeah, I was cheating.
It says Baron Rothschild, an 18th century British nobleman and member of the Rothschild banking family, is credited with saying that the time to buy is when there is blood in the streets. It says the original quote.
So there's profit in war, man.
Yep.
You see that? That's why Trump executed that Iranian general, man. Yep. Because that's the will of the elite, man. There's profit behind war. Go ahead, Al.
He said, buy. He said the best time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. The original code is believed to be buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own.
Hey, and that's beautiful. Cause I was telling the brothers before we started, man. I was watching this video. This Iran dude, he on the shot with gold, and he's basically said before that hit started. Gold, but he said after the hit, gold went up, man. Showing you that was already they was planning that hit anyway, man. Showing you that now the gold went up, everything else about to start following, man.
Yeah, exactly. Give me that script too.
Con, this is Ezekiel chapter 12. This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 22. Okay. Son of man, this is a proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision is failing.
Hold up, start up with the right one.
You want to start at 21?
Yeah, start 21. Yeah, my bad. You was on Slocky. Go ahead and start it up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21. Yep. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is the proverb that ye have in the land of Israel?
Right. Well, so pretty much what is the saying that's amongst you niggas, man? You know? Because one of the sayings on this side is that the end ain't coming, man. You know, that's years from now, man. Right. Y'all teaching fear mongering, you know? Y'all are conspiracy theorists, you know, all those bullshit ass excuses that Jake likes to make to deflect from reality, man. Yep. You see that? Go ahead, Al.
Con, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth.
And every vision faileth. Meaning that this ain't going to happen in no time soon. Go ahead.
Con, verse 23. Tell them therefore, thus say Yahweh power, I will make the proverb cease.
Right, so the Lord said, he told the prophets to tell Jake, Israel, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, that he's about to cause all those proverbs that you have, all those little sayings, they're going to cease, man. Okay? Because this shit is happening right now, man. All right? The end is happening in your lifetime, man. Go ahead.
And they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel.
Right. They should no more use it. So no more excuses for you niggas, man. No more mockery. None of that dumb shit, man. Deal with the will of the Lord. Go ahead.
But say unto them, the days are at hand in the effect of every vision. Verse 24. For there shall be no more in any vain vision and flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Right. So no more false prophecies. None of that shit, man. Okay. No more no more vain divinations. None of that, man.
Yep. Also showing that the time we come into the truth is flourishing. You know, you can't gainsay it no more because the truth is here. How can you speak against it? When the men of the Lord are out bringing the truth, you can't speak against it because it's actually happening real time.
It's actually manifesting before your eyes, man.
Yep.
Come on. Verse 25. For I am Yahweh power. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass.
Is not prophecy coming to pass? 2020, the year of prophecy, man. The word that the Lord is speaking is coming to pass. Go ahead.
It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O your rebellious house, will I say the word, and it will perform it, said Yahweh power.
Right, that's happening. Keep going.
Verse 26. Again, the word of Yahweh by Shem Shah came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of times that are far off.
Right, because that's truly how our people feel, man. Especially you got these scary niggas that don't want to deal with the fact that we're in the midst of World War III, man. We're at the beginning escalation of World War III, man. But you got a nigga that'll tell you, man, that ain't really happening, man. You know, nobody can touch America. You know, this place,
we're the greatest country on earth.
Yeah, we're the greatest country and all that BS, man.
But if we're the greatest country on earth, why is Trump sending 3,000 damn troops over there and back down here, man? Because they understand a proxy war is going to start out, man. It all starts with proxy wars, man. Then it's going to start escalating, man. Why do you think they're starting to put America on high alert? Because they understand that they have sleeper cells in America. They understand that these Iraqi people that live here in America are fucking pissed, man. They understand that America is about to get hit with something major. Some major events going to happen in this land and in foreign lands.
That's why they got New York on high alert, because they think Iran's going to retaliate, you know, in these coming days, man. And they shouldn't be surprised that they do, man, because you poking the bear, man. You know.
Yep.
So that right there shows that. That's why everybody's scared, because they see that Iran, they crazy, man. Hey, Ismail's a wild man, you know. So he's ready to drop a bomb or nuke something, man. You know.
Yeah. I got a quick something on this. Go ahead. Just land back. The prophets are what we're always called in the ancient world seers, because the Lord gave the men of his men vision to be able to, they're visionaries, they can see what's coming through the spirit, right? So this scripture goes into that. This is the separation. The prophets are telling you this because it's happening. The Lord set the prophets up. Lord willing, every brother up here and that's enduring the four corners of the earth will be of that number. Here's the reason why. 2nd Ezra 9. I'm gonna start at 1. And it reads, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So because you niggas can't see, because you don't have vision, your eyes ain't blessed because you can't see, and your ears so you can hear. So because you niggas can't hear it and see it, you think that, well, I don't see it, so it must be wrong. No, the Lord set up the men who he endowed with his truth to be able to be the visionaries.
Kind of to measure something, you gotta calculate it, man, right? So that these niggas can't, they don't got the numbers. The numbers ain't adding up to them, man.
Yep.
But to the men of the Lord, the numbers are adding up, man. What's the word of math? Math goes right to a month, man. Which is true. And we can see it clearly, man, because the numbers is adding up. Because numbers is truth, man. And these niggas ain't got it, man. They numbers is way off, man. The measurements are off. Your nigga measurements is way the hell off, man. Here it is, Iran has been hit. And you still think you're gonna chill in the hood for the rest of your life, man. Niggas is talking about goddamn summertime and shit, man. We don't even know if you're gonna see next week.
Hey.
Yeah. Jake lacks a sense of discernment, man, like the brother was trying to say, man. Jake is not discerning the times within itself. Go ahead.
Yep. 2nd Ezra 9, starting from the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which most of the prophecies in the Bible have been fulfilled. We're in the last of the end time prophecies. World War I and II, that's already happened. All these different things that, Israel falling away, that's happened. The man of sin is being revealed. Most of the prophecies have happened. We're in the last of the end time, the very last few prophecies before the end is coming. So that the seers have the vision because now we know through the word. That's how we know.
The awakening of the Gentiles, which is the Israelites, man. That the great awakening, the prophet Abu Bibbins, he came back in his life as Elijah, and now what's happening, man? Now the word is back, man. Because he said he had to come back in these days, man.
He said all the gathering of the people shall be, man.
Verse 2, this is the last little part. 2nd Ezra 9 and 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world in which he made.
Yep, so niggas see that now, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shah has made that clearer than ever, man. That he's coming to visit the world which he made, man. That's why you got niggas running around making memes and jokes all over the internet because they scared to deal with the reality, man. Okay? Then look, man, World War III is going to happen. Esau is going to issue a draft, all right? And you men and women are going to get drafted in that war to be destroyed, man. Right?
You got all throughout social media, man. They bugging out, man. Like I was put one of the
bugging out, huh?
Because it was somebody shared. It was like Iran promises crushing revenge on America for the assassination of top general. Now you got people on there, talking about they don't want Iran to do revenge. So we had this one chick talk about some. I thought I was gonna make it to 30, 4 kids and a husband, big house, 4 cars. Damn, we finna die.
Showing the American dream ain't gonna happen.
Right.
If you believe in the American dream, you're an idiot. The Most High probably gonna kill you.
And it probably is gonna kill you. The American dream is bigger than supposed to be alive.
All you do is about to be thrust through.
I hope like hell you're gonna elect. The Lord give you that understanding, man.
This is proof that the Lord is coming. He's coming to visit the earth, man. This is Matthew 24 and 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. They shall deliver you up. I'm gonna start at verse 6 actually. It says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Right.
But the end is not yet.
Right. So the Lord said you shall hear of rumors of wars, man. But these things must come because this is the beginning of the end.
Right. That's why we're not afraid, man, because we understand that all these things are gonna happen. They have to happen in order for the kingdom of heaven to get here, man.
Right.
So we enjoy seeing shit like this because all the shit we've been telling y'all about for years, y'all have made fun of us. They got them talk shit about us for. It's happening, man.
Right. And where are these Christians, so-called Christians out here? Why are they not warning you about the imminent destruction of America, man? The World War III, man. Civil unrest. They're not going into these prophecies, man, showing that you Christians is full of shit, man.
Let me jump up to verse 4.
Go ahead.
Matter of fact, start at 3. It says, talking about Yahushua, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall the sign of thy coming? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world.
Yep.
Now, just like going on with the I just read. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Now, we've been saying this for years. Trump been promising all this peace and whatnot. What the scriptures say, man? There's no peace to the wicked. Yep. It says, but them that say peace, as soon as sudden destruction comes after, roughly paraphrasing, man. Yep. And are we not coming to that? Yep. Hey, because we all know that World War III is the end all be all, man.
That's right.
They've been threatening that for decades now, man.
Yep.
It says, and Yahushua said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, because we're not deceived by these people, man.
Yep.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Now, that's your church pastors, man. They come and bring you these so-called good tidings and whatnot, man. Prosperity and shit. But where's the Bible prophecy in the churches, though, man? Hey, you Christians don't have a goddamn clue what's going on, man. Y'all out here bugging out, like the rest of the world is, man, because you're not being properly prepared. You got the answers right in front of you. Your Bible that you keep on you every day is the answer to why you shouldn't be bugged out. But then you never go into it because your pastor's not telling you the truth, man.
Yep. Y'all don't, hey, the fact of the matter, y'all don't want to deal with reality. Right. We're going to keep stressing that, man.
Y'all have been deceived, man.
Yes.
We're not deceived. That's why we're not afraid, man. Because the Lord is with us, man. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
See that you be not troubled.
Yep.
We're not troubled, man. Because we understand that, but it says, but all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yep.
For nation shall rise against nation,
there you go.
and kingdoms against kingdoms.
Come on, man.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
There you go.
So we understand that all these things have to come to pass in order for us to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. So we're not afraid, man. I say all brothers, they had somebody from the world call them, yo, what's going on, bro? What you think about? Nigga, I told you, man.
Exactly.
We've told y'all for years.
Through the spirit,
man.
But this what the Christians doing, man. That's what the Christians doing right there. Sending panties and shit. That's what they worried about.
Oh yeah,
Pastor Pork Chop, he ain't worried about the prophecies, man. He sending his panties out to congregation and shit.
Right.
I got one more too. This I got two actually. It says Revelation 9:12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes thereafter.
Showing you that the second and third World War is coming.
Yeah.
The Bible prophesied all that. The second World War happened, and the third World War is coming.
It says Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
That motherfucker coming hot.
Yeah, it's coming in.
Can I speak on that?
Go ahead.
Read it one more time, bro.
Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past.
Yep.
And behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Now it says quickly. Now a nigga will say, well, that World War happened. I put this in the video I just did. That World War II happened in the 1940s.
Yep.
So a nigga will say, well, that's been a long time. But one day to the Lord is what? 1,000 years. 1,000 years one day, right?
Yep.
1 hour to the Lord is like 42 years. 1 hour, if you do the math, 24 to 1,000, it's like 42 years. So it's only been an hour and a half since the last World War.
Yep.
So that ain't no time
That
to
ain't
the
nothing
Lord.
to the Lord.
Damn,
You see?
That's crazy.
But like he says, matter of fact, you gotta land back on that. Give me Isaiah 55 and start at verse 8. Because what did the Lord say? My thoughts are not your thoughts. Give me that.
Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Right, so as the brother was just breaking down beautifully, man. All right, 1,000 years is one day to the Lord, man. You see that? Would you say 1 hour?
1 hour is like 42 years.
Yeah.
It's 41.666.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So time is nothing to y'all about man. See, the Lord is not operating off the mindset of humans, man. All right, this is the Most High, man.
That's why he continually said over and over again, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will not tarry.
Come on, man.
It seems like a long time in man's eyes, man. But it hasn't been long in the eyes of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's how much time it's been to the Lord. Look, it's been 41.66. That's 1 hour to the Most High.
Look, you
1,000 divided by 24 hours.
You do the math, right? It's been 2,000 years since the Lord walked the earth, right? So it's only been 2 days. The Lord been waiting for 2 days to get them
That ain't that long.
That's powerful stuff.
That's powerful.
Finish that off.
Yep.
Yeah. You got to 11.
Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
See, the Lord says, so this is boss talk right here, man. The Lord said, my ways are higher than your ways, man. The way you think, all right, can't be compared to the mindset of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You see that?
Go ahead. It says, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
Yep, jump right to verse 11.
So my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth,
Yep.
it shall not return unto me void.
All right, you see that? So these prophecies, all right, the word of the Lord that has gone out from his mouth through his prophets shall not come back to him void, man. Go ahead.
But it shall accomplish that which I please.
Yep.
It shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
And we see that, man. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not a liar, man.
Nope.
So all his words are accomplishing what he pleases, man.
Yep.
Which is, hey, 2020, the year of prophecy, man.
Yep.
Get it in your thick ass skull, man. All right? This shit is, hey, it's going down, man. If you got the spirit of the Lord, if you got the spirit of the Lord with you, you're supposed to be amped up, man.
Yeah, this
You know,
is exciting times
how
for
could you not,
man?
If you don't, you really don't believe.
Revelation 3:18.
There you go.
It says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve, that they may see.
Yep, that eye salve, man. That clear vision, man.
Yep.
That eye salve, it helps you see, man.
The 2020.
The 2020. There you go. Because what owls, the animal, the bird, the owl has eye salve in his eyes, so he can see at night, man.
That oil.
That oil. So that applies spiritually to us, right? Prophets, man.
You never see it at night.
Yeah, exactly. We have the spiritual eye salve, man, where we see through darkness, man.
That's right.
Like spiritual context.
Yeah, there you go. The spiritual context, man.
And what the virgins want, they want that oil, right?
There you go.
No?
God.
Go ahead.
Did you want to see the
Yeah,
38?
get that out. We hit all them scriptures.
Con, this is Ezekiel 38, chapter 1.
Yep.
This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. And Yahweh power shower came into me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God in the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him.
Right, so this is basically Russia, man. All right? This is all the surrounding areas that make up the region of Russia. All right? Or I should say the country of Russia.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put thy hooks into thy jaws.
Yep.
And I will bring thee forth and all thy armies and horses and horsemen and all thy clothes with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields.
Right, because what you see what's going on, especially due to this strike against that general, the Iranian general.
Yep.
Russia is pulling back from being diplomatic with America, man. We're seeing that too, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just attack one of their allies, man.
Exactly.
You know? That's like Russia's little brother, man.
Yep.
So you know what, like in the world, man, you got them beat the little brother up, man. The big brother gonna come beat you up, man.
That's how it works, man. You see that because read it again.
Con, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put thy hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth with all thy armies and horses and horsemen, and all thy clothes with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all thy helmet and swords.
Right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua is putting that Soviet Union spirit back into Russia, man.
Yep.
You know, Apostle Tahar just did a lesson going into how Russia has this new missile system, man.
Yep.
All right, and we've been talking about this for years, on how Russia has the top system, the nuclear defense system that's going to destroy America's system, man. You see, that's in the world, man. So they've been constantly boasting in the military, the military realm about how they have the biggest and baddest weapon, man. You see, that can get over here less than 30 minutes, man. You see. So, hey, it's over for this place, man.
Hey, Putin been flexing for a long time.
bro.
Letting America know, telling them that they can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, look, ain't nothing, you don't got nothing that can stop this.
Hey, it's only a matter of time, man. You know?
Shit. You know?
So that's that great company, as it tells you in Ezekiel 38 and 4, it says even a great company of bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, man. So that's the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Those top missiles, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All of them the shield and helmet.
Right, so hold on, it said Persia, all right? Who's the Persians?
The Iranians.
The Iranians, man.
They changed their name in 1970, I believe.
There you go, man.
Yep.
So these are the Iranians and Russia's are allies, man.
Yep.
You see, so by attacking Iran, you essentially attack Russia, man. Go ahead.
Verse 6, Gomer and all his bands.
Yep. Different parts of Europe, Turkey.
Got to kind. Now I got a quick article. Just going in on Turkey, man. Turkey represents Gomer. Turkey says attack against the Iranian general
may trigger new conflicts, call for common sense.
There you go.
That's plain as day. They knew that. They said it's common sense, man. They're showing you the damn how stupid the damn Trump is in his administration.
Hey, real quick, used to be a song, man. He's like in the early 2000s. DMX, it was a Rough Riders. Niggas done started something. Hey, Trump, these niggas done started something, man. Hey, but this is really, hey, what the elder brother had us bring out, this is the Lord working on the king's heart, is what it is. So Trump didn't just do it on his own. The angels was working on it.
Yeah.
And he woke up and said, all right, yeah, let's do it. Y'all got the intel? Do it.
Because if it was up to him, he would have been did that shit.
Yeah.
He would have did that shit when he first got on, man. Just like the other nation would have been bombing America, but it's all on the Lord's time, man. He has things that he wants to accomplish first before he gets to that level.
He mustered the host to the battle, man.
The most high rules of the kingdom of men. So he the one that's controlling it. They done started something, man.
Right, you know what? That's a heavy point. Just to add on to there.
Right.
It's Yahweh Shema Shah controlling everything, because when they did try to unleash like rockets and missiles, you had chariots that zapped them out of the sky, man. Because it wasn't time yet, man. You see?
Verse 6. Gomar and all his bands in the house of Togomar and the northern quarters, and all his bands, and many of these people with thee.
Right, here's the point. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thee all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and thou shalt be a guard unto them.
Right, because Russia is going to be a guard unto Iran, man. You see that? They're gonna protect the Persians, man, who are the Iranians. Let me get a quick precept. We'll read on down in that. It's Jeremiah 46 and verses 3 and 4. And it reads, Jeremiah 46, verses 3 and 4. Salakia. And it reads, Jeremiah 46, verse 3, order ye the buckler and shield, and draw near to battle. Verse 4, harness the horses, and get up ye horsemen, and stand forth with your helmets, furbish the spears, and put on the brigandines. You see that? So this is what Russia's about to do, man. They're about to mount up, man.
Yeah, and it also represents they sharpen their sword.
Exactly.
Man. They're preparing themselves, man. That's what they're doing for. And also it says be a guard unto them. And who you think they giving these defense system and weaponry to, man? These other countries like Iran, Turkey, Libya, they're helping them out, man. They said to be a guard unto them, man.
That dude, that Edomite WW3 brought that out about how pretty much the uranium. Because remember, Iran has all the uranium. They can make really like explosive nuclear weapons, man. But all that nuclear technology that Iran has, they have been passing it secretly to China, Russia, and other countries, man. And this technology that they've been passing is stronger than America's weaponry, man. So this shit about to get ugly, man.
Why you think the damn Prime Minister of them gutter rats, he was so big on Iran not getting nuclear capability, man? Why you think he was so big on it? Because he know he's the main target. Them damn gutter rats is the main target Iran wants to hit. Because they know that they the one that told Trump to do that.
Exactly.
Man. They know that.
This
man.
This is Israel's so-called Jew. This is Israel's war, man. You know. Go ahead.
Con, verse 8. After many days thou shalt be busy, and in later years thou shalt come into the land that shall brought you back from thy sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste.
That's just 70 AD, man. You know? But Yahweh Shema Shah is going to redeem, starting with the elect, and put them back in his own land, man. Go ahead.
But it is brought forth out of other nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them.
Keep going.
Verse 9. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt like a cloud to cover the land. Thou, all thy bands, and many people with them.
Right, you see? Because what's going to happen in due time, the land of Israel is going to get bombed, man. Okay? Which is going to be, that's part of prophecy, man. The Amalekites over there, they know they're going to get hit, man. That's why this rocket's being shot off over there now, man. Syria, Iran, all of this riffraff that you hear going on in the so-called Middle East. All right, this is where Armageddon is going to take off at, man.
It was an article, and it was I think one of the Iranians brought out that they're not even speaking on that America attacked some of the soldiers that was trying to defend the against them. What was the proxy army that America had established over there? what is it? It's ISIS or something like that. America killed like 30 of their damn soldiers like a couple weeks ago, man. And they still mourning over that. Then they just did this attack and killed the damn general, man.
Yep.
That's showing you that America don't care, man. Yep. They are sickly about trying to get over in that land, man. Trying to get the oil, man.
Ezekiel 35, man. He saw love's blood, man.
You a bad dude right there, man.
Verse 10. Thus said Yahweh power. It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
Right, and what is that evil thought, man? That Russia's gonna blow America the hell up, man. That's World War III. That's the evil thought that Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna put in the minds of these leaders of the East, man. Go ahead.
God, this is a beautiful verse right here. Ezekiel 38 and 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up into the land of unwalled villages.
Of unwalled villages, man. That's America, man. America represents the land of unwalled villages because this place is not going to be protected, man. It's vulnerable, man.
Hey, they're spread thin. You sending all these troops over to Baghdad, Iran, or whatever, and you got bases everywhere else, man. Hey, America is wide open, man. So if an attack was to happen, man, there's no way that they can defend themselves, man.
That's right.
You know? And like I said, there's already damn sleeper cells, but there's Russians over here. There's the Iranians over. They're over here for a reason, man. You know?
They don't have a Russian mob in New York for no reason, man. Come on, man. Come on. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 11. I'm gonna read it again. And thou shalt say, I will come up to the I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. And I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely.
Them that are at rest, that dwell safely, showing you that these American people are comfortable, man. You see, but Yahweh Shemel Shah, he's shaking shit up. All right, because hey, World War III is on the horizon, man. All that comfort is about to be out the fucking window.
Go ahead. All of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars or gates.
Right. So once again, America being vulnerable for war. Go ahead.
Verse 12. To take a spoil.
To take a spoil. Go ahead.
To take a prey. To turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited.
Right, because these places are going to get destroyed, man. These cities in America that you see, that's why the brothers is bringing out America being on high alert. It's places like New York, Los Angeles, probably somewhere in Texas, all those big states, man. Florida, because they're at risk of getting bombed, man. All right, go ahead.
And upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods, that I dwell in the midst of the land.
Right, and that's the point. Give me Isaiah 47, man. Okay, because verses 1 and 2. Real quick,
Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne.
Right, sit in the dust, sit on the ground, there is no throne, man, because this place is about to be in the midst of confusion and being brought low, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
This place be so once again, you see that Babylon is being exposed, man. It tells you in Jeremiah 50 that thou hast been found and caught, man. All right, because this place is being exposed for what? Setting up puppet leaders in these different nations, infiltrating these different lands and stealing the resources. All right, setting what they call democracy, this westernized foreign policy that these people don't want in their fucking lands, that's been destroying them. Okay, so this place, man, this place is being fully exposed for wickedness.
Yeah, the scripture's pretty much going into how these how America is making these other nations drunk with their wine, man. You know.
And it was a general. I was telling the brothers, it was a general Wesley Clark. He basically said that they will attack all these places that you see on the news 15 years ago, man. You got Libya, Iran, Iraq, there was some other countries, but he said we're going to attack all these countries and try to wipe them out within 7 years, and Iran is the last one, man. You can look that up. Wesley Clark said that, man. You know and it's happening, man.
You know why Wesley Clark said that? Is because they have a war planning. They have a war planning committee. They plan wars don't just happen just like that. They plan it out over time. The Department of Defense and different parts of the CIA, they plan out wars.
And he said, man, Wesley Clark said that he said we're gonna attack all these nations because we're the hammer and all these other nations are nails, man. And we feel that we have a strong military, and it's the time for us to start attacking these nations, man. And he said, and one key point, he said, why do you think we're not still in Africa? He said, because Africa doesn't have any resources. They don't have anything in that land that we want. They don't have any oil.
They bled it dry, man.
Yeah.
After they got through killing Gaddafi, they pretty much dipped, man. You know, there was no more need for them to be there, man. That's why Africa is barren like that, man. You know?
I got a quick precept going on. He fulfilling this, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Who's that represent, man? That's represent America, man. Because America's going around with their military might and then doing what, man? Beating these nails down, destroying these other nations, man. Beating it to powder, man. And what, man? Now they feel like they have the power of the whole earth, man.
Right. It says, but how they broke it down, because now all these other nations have nuclear capability to where they're no longer afraid of America. That's why they're ready to go head up with America now, man. You know?
Let's keep going. How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right, because these nations about to bomb the shit out of this place, man.
This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made the whole earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right, man? Because here it is, man, you spread your philosophy and you spread your ways of doing things across all these nations, you know what I'm saying? Take Venezuela just for example, you know. You ain't paid them people, you never paid them for that oil that you took. And you want to go to war over them kicking, what was it, BP and Shell out of their country.
Yeah, they had that big ass oil spill a couple years back.
Right. That, like, man, you devils, man, you unprofitable for anybody to deal with.
And they still recovering from that damn oil leak too, man. You know, so all that shit. These nations are pretty much tired of you polluting their land with your whack ass ways, man. You know.
And the point of that was that you was gonna be that golden cup, man. I'm gonna go just a little bit into what that cup is. This is Jeremiah 25 and 16. And I'm started at 15. For Jeremiah 25:15. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of Israel, take the wine, the cup, and the fury at my hand, and cause all the nations at whom I send thee to drink it, and they shall drink and be moved and mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Right, man. So that cup, that's fury, man. That's all fury. That's all the debt, all everything that's coming up, the calamity that's coming upon this place, man. From the famine, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? It goes deeper into it, and it's pretty much saying how the Lord will send it upon all nations. And if I jump down, I'm gonna jump down to verse 27. Therefore, thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall and rise no more. Right, man? Because once the Lord stirring that cup, ain't no coming back from it, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stumble in your drunkenness and be done.
Yeah, because you spent all your time, all these different years making these damn other nations drunk. Now the Lord's about to make you drink in your own cup, man. And you've gotten so proud and high-minded, man, that you don't see that, hey, you over your limit now, man. You know when you drink, man, and you get to that point where you black out, you don't know what the fuck you're doing no more. That's the point where America's gotten now, to where they're white boy wasted, man, to where they're just doing any and everything,
Dead man walking, man.
Dead man walking, yeah.
Literally.
A little bit more. Because of the sword which I will send among you, and it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then they shall say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall surely drink. You know what I'm saying? So it's inevitable, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no coming out of this, man.
You gonna drink that cup, man.
Right, like, when you was a little kid, you had medicine, man.
Drink that motherfucker.
You gotta drink that shit, man.
I got them
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1.
Right, because this is the prophecy, man. It's prophesied in the scriptures that the doom of nations is coming, man. All right, go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it.
Right, so all the nations are going to hear this message, man. Okay? That war is being declared in the earth, man. Jeremiah, 28:8, man. That the prophets before me have prophesied against great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence, man. Okay? Keep going now.
Verse 2, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies, he have utterly destroyed them.
Right, and so it said that the Lord's indignation and fury is upon all the world's armies, man. All right, and what are all the world's armies doing right now, man? They're being mounted up in the Middle East, all right, in the valley of Yehoshaphat, man. Okay, Trump just deployed, what, 3,000 plus more troops. They said that there's already, what, 60, 70,000 plus troops already in the Middle East. Okay, so this is prophecy, man. Okay, go ahead.
He have delivered them to the slaughter.
He had delivered them to the slaughter, because what's going to happen to these soldiers, man? What's going to happen to all these world's armies over there in the Middle East, man? They're about to get slaughtered, man. They're going to get murked by them ICBM nuclear missiles, and when Yahweh Shai breaks the clouds, it comes with those chariots, man. A great slaughter is being prepared, man. Understand that, man. Reality check. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
And their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, man. That symbolizes the body count, man. Yahweh Shai, he coming to clean up, man. Understand that. Go ahead. Hey, clean up, man. You know you got Jake to get all the rebounds, right?
Hey, boy, man.
Clean up.
Ben Wallace.
Hey, spring cleaning coming up, man. Go ahead.
God. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, man. All right? So is that talking about a literal mountain being melted? It's talking about these nations' governments, man. It said the mountains shall be melted with their blood, man. Meaning these world armies are going to get slaughtered, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right, so how is that going to happen, man? How is all the hosts of heaven going to be dissolved, man? That's going into that mushroom cloud, man. That nuclear fallout, man. All of heaven shall be rolled up as a scroll, man. So you got to envision that in your mind, man. Go ahead.
And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off a vine, and as a falling fig from a fig tree.
Keep going.
Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
It said, the Lord said that his sword shall be bathed in heaven, man. Because what's going to happen when the missiles get shot out of the silos? They go from the earth up into the heavens, into the skies, and they come back down, man. All right, with the nuclear warhead, man.
Game over.
So it is game over. That's why the Lord said, my sword shall be bathed in heaven, man. Okay?
And it shall come down upon Idumea.
And it shall come down upon Idumea, man. Okay? And who's the Idumeans, man?
And that's right there, man. That's it represents Edom. Idumea is Greek for Edom, man.
Right.
And brothers should know how that shit goes. I know y'all remember on those that played Call of Duty, you know, they had the kill streak, you get the nuclear missile. And everybody died pretty much, man. That's how it's gonna be literally, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They're gonna get that down, that national alert, you know, like they did whenever the Hawaii shit happened.
Yep.
Everybody gonna see that shit bump the hell out, and everybody that's destined to be destroyed gonna die, man.
That's it. Yeah. Read that again.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon our people of my curse to judge.
It shall come down upon Idumea, man, which represents you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. You Idumeans. It said it shall come down upon the people of my curse, man. You are the cursed people of Yahweh Shai. Prove that. Give me Proverbs 3 and verse 33. It said that it shall come down upon the people of my curse to judgment. Give me that real quick. Proverbs 3 and 33. We'll link that up. Because who are the people of the Lord's curse, man?
This is Proverbs 3 and 33.
Yep.
The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
Okay, the curse of the Lord, the scriptures tell you the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. Who is the wicked according to the scriptures, man? It ain't hard to tell.
Hey, Job 9:24.
There you go. That's it.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yep.
Who's running the world? That's showing you that's who the wicked is, man.
Who's controlling the money and all the world's resources, man?
Who controls what laws get passed, man? These Edomites, man. Starting with them bullshit banker niggas, man. You know?
Who you can't talk about.
Right.
That should let you know who's in power.
That's the wicked, man.
What language every nation got to learn?
Especially in the air when it comes to flying, man. Everybody got no English.
You see that? So the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, as the scriptures say. Go back to that.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
The people of my curse to judgment. Ain't no getting around that. And this is future prophecy, man. This prophecy hasn't been fulfilled yet. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 6. The sword of Yahweh was filled with blood, it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys of rams. For Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra.
Woo! So Yahweh Shem Yahushua have a sacrifice in Basra, man. Basra is the capital of Edom, man. Okay, so Basra today will be America, man. The scriptures say the Lord has a sacrifice in Basra. So this nuclear destruction is going to be the Lord's going to use you Edomites as a sacrifice, man.
Hey, this is the blue letter. It said a sheepfold or fortress, a town in Edom.
Ooh, a town in Edom, man. So symbolically, who is Basra today? That's America, man. Pretty much anywhere Esau dwells at in the earth, man.
Yep.
All right, keep going.
For Yahweh had a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. Okay?
Yep.
So these Edomites, they know their future judgment, man. All right? There ain't no stopping prophecy. Keep reading out.
Verse 7, and unicorns shall come down with them, and bullocks with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness.
Right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to use this nuclear missile technology, all right, to execute his judgment, man. These missiles, as it gets into Joel, the 2nd chapter, they have technology to guide these missiles, man. Okay? So they're going to hit their targets, man. Keep going out.
And on top of that, too, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to have his missiles in those, have his spirit in those missiles, man.
Good point.
So they're not going to miss, man.
That's right. Keep reading out.
Would you guys?
Yeah, real quick.
Go ahead.
Just to land back. And these are scholars. Hey, there's no judgment. I mean, there's no saving the Edomite. The Edomite is going to be completely annihilated.
That's right.
You know? This is in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, page 142. And this is the word Edom. It says, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as a scene of great future judgment. Woo! She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High.
Finished.
She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High.
That right there shows you that there's not Esau is not gonna make it into the kingdom, man. You know, as far as in no ruling type shit like GOCC or these other niggas that's trying to save Esau, man. You know, his judgment is to serve out his 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, and then to be eradicated in that big ass bonfire we gonna have, man. You know?
Hey, his remembrance shall be blotted out of the earth, as the scripture says.
So you can't save Esau, you Captain Cool niggas, man.
Yep.
You cannot save Esau, man. He's destined to be destroyed.
He made his bed already, man.
And he knows this, man. And he knows he's going to be destroyed. That's why he's going so hard to be the wicked, man. You know?
Hey, and I can tell you, what is it, Isaiah 47, he didn't consider his latter end.
He didn't.
For all the things that he keeps doing. He's perpetuating in the earth continually.
It's that pride. You know? That pride has deceived him, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 8. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion.
Right, so all of this tension, World War III, everything that you see going on in the planet Earth, this is all for the nation of Israel, man. The Lord is revenging, he's avenging his temple, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, man. All right? This is what the Lord is doing to these nations for touching the apple of the Lord's eye, man.
See, if you niggas had any wisdom, you won't want that, man. We want World War III, man, because we understand that we're going to go home after this war, man. Because the time when they shoot these nuclear missiles off, man, Yahweh Shah is going to come and deliver his men, man, the elect. So we want this to happen, man, so we can go home finally, man.
Yep.
You know?
Come, verse 10. Come. Verse 10. No, verse 9. Verse 9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch.
Right, so how is America going to become a burning pitch, man? It ain't hard to figure that out, man. Nuclear destruction, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
The scripture tell you that America is going to become a land for devils and unclean spirits, man. The Lord's going to totally destroy this place where no man is ever going to dwell over here again, man.
Verse 10. And it shall not be quenched night or day, for the smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste.
It's going to be a monument for everybody to remember how wicked this place was, man.
Exactly.
You know? Like the Lord said, he gave Sodom and Gomorrah for an example. So how much more this place, which surpasses Sodom and Gomorrah, man?
This shit gonna be a memorial.
You know?
It's going to be overkill.
It's overkill how Esau's done it now, man.
That shows you that hatred that the Most High got for the Edomites.
Yeah.
That shows you the true The Lord got a true disdain and a true hatred for this abomination that is Esau.
Because this place is so filthy, man, that the Lord's gonna have to do a mass killing over here, man, to cleanse the land, man. Because that's in the law, man. You know, in Numbers 35 and 33, that this land cannot be cleansed until the land to the person that shed our blood be killed, man. Yep. You know, so he has to do that great sacrifice in this land to cleanse the land.
That's
man.
karma, man.
That's karma.
Yep.
You know.
Come. None shall pass through. None shall pass through it forever and ever.
Yep.
But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell.
Yeah, those are unclean animals, man.
Yep.
You know.
And it shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stone of emptiness. Verse 12. They shall call it nobles thereof the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all and her princes shall be nothing.
Read that one more time.
Verse 12. They shall call it nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing.
And how is that going to happen? Because all these governments are going to be completely destroyed, man. You see?
He's going to take down all these different rulers, and he's going to set up his kingdom, his rulership amongst the whole earth, so where everybody and their mama is going to be worshiping Yahweh Shai that day, man, under the rule of the Israelites, man.
Hey, that's right. And whether you know it or not, me and the brother got a couple precepts going into it. I'm going to land back off him. This World War III is happening because of what the brother was just saying, of what they did to the Most High's people.
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago to the Most High. He haven't forgotten what happened.
Shit.
So this is happening. World War III is actually happening for those that don't know because of what was done to the nation of Israel.
And really, it hasn't been that long for us, man.
It hasn't been.
What was it, about 500 years?
Yep.
That's short.
Yep.
You know, my Jake still get fired up when Esau called them niggers and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll see the most woman-loving Jake. And later you might want to call him a nigger. He beating her ass wherever he may be.
It goes deeper than that because we're still psychologically damaged from the effects of slavery.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Like we POWs, man.
Yeah.
This is a war.
You got that?
Joel 3:19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be desolate in the wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land.
Yep, because they shed innocent blood in their land. So the Lord is all about recompense.
Yeah.
The scripture says it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation.
Hey, if I can speak on that real quick too, because that shows you that Yahweh Shai is going to destroy Esau and all of his possession, man. Because this land is Esau's possession. It's proof. Because this is how Esau gets everywhere on the earth through the power of America, man. You know, so he's going to destroy everything that Esau owns, including him, man.
That's right. That's right. This is Habakkuk 3. I'm gonna start at verse 10 and read down a little bit. Habakkuk 3 and 10. The mountains saw thee, and they trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by the deep, uttered his voice, and lifted up his hands on high. The sun and the moon stood still in their habitation. At the light of thine arrows they went, and at the shining of thy glittering spears. Talking about the missiles.
Yep.
Verse 12.
Twofold. The missiles and the laser beams out of them chariots.
Con.
Out of destruction.
Con. Verse 12. Thou didst march through the land in indignation. Thou didst stretch the heathen in anger.
There you go.
That indignation is the righteous anger of the Heavenly Father. I got a little bit more. Verse 13. Thou wentest forth for the salvation of thy people. I'll read it again. Verse 13. Thou wentest forth for the salvation of thy people, even for the salvation of thine anointed. So the Lord is doing this for the elect.
Yep.
It said for thy people because what was done to 2/3, the Lord is going to thresh for that. But it says for thine anointed, talking about the elect. The Lord is doing this for the elect to get the elect out of here.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. My scriptures even tell you in that verse you read, it says trample the nations. All right? So Yahweh Shai is about to trample these world governments, man. All right?
You had your precept out? Come, I got one. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait upon me, said Yahweh.
Take up arms.
Wait upon me, said Yahweh.
Go against the government.
Wait upon me, said Yahweh.
Yep.
Go to gun ranges, niggas. Does that say that?
Hey, get a bunch of bulletproof vests with
fringes on it and shit.
and guns and shit.
Stupid.
Finish it.
Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up unto the prey.
Yep.
For my determination is to gather the nations,
Yep.
that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon my indignation, even all my fierce anger, For all the earth shall be devoured with my fire of my jealousy.
Right, so this is the gathering of the troops, man. All right, 2020 is the gathering of the troops, man.
God.
All these soldiers being deployed in the Middle East. This is prophecy.
God.
Exactly.
This is Jeremiah 16 and 17. It says, "For mine eyes are upon all their ways; they are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes." Because they thinking that that Yahweh Shai has not seen all the wickedness they've done in the earth and to his people, right? Verse 18, "And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land, they have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things."
Yep.
So they totally destroyed us in America, man.
Yep. The westernized.
Yeah, yeah, but the Lord's he's gonna recompense Edom for the way that he's destroyed our people, man. You know, because it says that because they have defiled his land and have defiled his inheritance, man. Which both you can apply to Israel, man. Because Jerusalem, it says that is a people for his place, man. Which you defile the people of Jerusalem, but you also defile the Lord's holy land, which is over in Jerusalem.
Yep.
You know, so he's gonna destroy you Edomites badly, man. He said he's gonna repay your sin double, man.
They know it too.
This is Luke 4:25. "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh.
Yep.
For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction."
Ooh, thou shalt see his destruction. I can add on.
Yeah, we eating all this suffering that we going through, man, because we understand that at the end of the day, Esau gonna get his, man. You know, so that's why we not tripping about going to goddamn defend ourselves, man, because the Lord's gonna defend us at the end of the day. So Esau, you can do what the hell you want with us, man, because at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna recompense you. He's gonna defend us and recompense you. Go ahead.
We're gonna
"But
raise up that
shortly
standard.
thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck."
Yeah, because that's one thing the Lord said He delights in is for His men to see the fall of their enemy.
Yeah.
So that's a great honor for us to be able to see that, and that's why we're looking to see Esau be destroyed, man. Like I said, once again, that's why we're rejoicing and hearing this news, man, because we understand that the Lord is he's about to destroy this devil, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
God, this is Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. "There be 9 things."
Hold on. So Esau, these Edomites, they thought that they were going to be the world's bully forever, man. They thought they was going to remain on top. That's why I tell you what. Matter of fact, give me that Psalms 49 and 11.
Yeah, I know. Big chunky.
Give me that real quick, and then get that Sirach 25 and 7.
49 and 11.
Yeah, Psalms 49 and 11.
God, I got it.
Because this is the mindset of the average everyday Edomite. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
That's the inward thought of the Edomite, man. That their houses shall continue forever.
And the proof of that, even in this city and cities around the world, they gentrified everything. They continue to build and everything.
Yeah.
They acting like, hey, like there ain't real economic problems in this business.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You would think, damn, ain't nothing. This
Right.
place gonna go on forever if you didn't know the truth.
Right.
Like, what sense does that make? You got a whole town economy falling, and we're just gonna build some other shit and take over.
Nigga got 10 Starbucks everywhere.
Right. That's gonna sustain your shit all the way.
But that show you the pride of Esau, man. Malachi, it says that we will return and build the desolate places, man. That's the mindset. We're going to make America great again.
We don't give a damn what happened.
We're going to do it ourselves.
We don't force it.
Yeah, you should say, don't you tear down, we show.
Yeah, that's their mindset.
You know?
That's their mindset, man.
Because the Lord has it shown you that he's not with America. He's fucking America up from the inside out.
Come on, man.
You know?
In this 10-mile block radius, there's so many damn condos and housing developments they going up. It's unbelievable.
God.
It's unbelievable. You would be like, man, this is crazy. How are they even able to do this? That shows you the mindset of Edom.
The mindset.
Ain't nobody standing.
God,
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
Yep.
And the 10th I utterly with my tongue."
Read from the top again. Slocky.
God, this is Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
Yep.
And 10th I have uttered with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children,
Yep.
and he that lives to see the fall of his enemies."
Right. He that have joy of his children. And what else does it say?
He that lives to see the fall of his enemies.
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man.
Yep.
Okay, and that's what we're witnessing right now on a global scale, man. All right, we're witnessing the fall of our enemies, man. Not only Esau, but the rest of these nations too, man.
Yep.
Because hey, these nations played a role in the downfall of Israel, man.
Right, because it's not just Esau that helped mess us up, man. Because like the parable about Lazarus, man. You know, you other nations are the dogs that licked our wounds, man.
Yep.
You know?
God, them heathens.
You are right there with Esau helping destroy us, man. You know?
Yep.
It's just like when Trump, what country did Trump go to when they took that picture where all of them had that they had
Oh, that was in the Middle East somewhere.
yeah, but that when they did that was all casting spells on Israel, man.
Yep.
You know how to further destroy Israel. So you're gonna have to pay too, man.
This Psalm 68 in verse 23. That thy foot may be dipped in the blood of thy enemies.
Our enemies is all you other nations.
Yep.
All 17 other nations outside of the nation of Israel, man.
Yep.
In the tongue of thy dogs in the same.
Yeah. Because you nations licked our wounds, man. You know? Here you got Esau already kicking our ass, man. Then you got these other nations goddamn, you know, helping further destroy our communities, man. You know? You got these Arabs, these Elamites, these Moabites, these Ammonites, all these other nations building up they own stores and shit in the economy. Ain't doing shit but helping destroy Jake. Selling these damn blunt wraps, these malt liquor, you know, the GMO food, poison, you know. So you ain't helping us none. So why the scripture tell you that you know, and Deuteronomy, bless them that bless you and curse them that curse you, man. So these nations have cursed us, man. So how much more the Lord's gonna curse y'all, man? You know?
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 1. Woe unto thee the Babylon and Asia. Woe unto Egypt and Syria. Gird up thyself close a sack and hair, and beware your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Yeah, y'all you other nations, destruction is at hand, man. Because when Yahushua comes back, he's not called the King of Kings for no reason, man. He's gonna take the crowns out of all you other nations leaders, man, and put y'all down, man. And Israel is gonna be the only ruling nation on the earth, man.
Yep. I got a quick one. Slide in there real quick. All right, this is Psalm 110 in verses 5 and 6, and it reads, "The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath." All right. So how is Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to strike through kings in the day of his wrath, man? Those are the world leaders, man. The people who run this world, man. Okay. He's getting ready to kill them, man. Verse 6. It says, "He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries." All right. So the scriptures say he's coming to break the leaders, man. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. "For many great miseries shall be done to them, and the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
So that's talking about all these like damn Trump, man. He's a prideful damn Edomite, man. He feel like his military is the best military in the world, man. The same way that these Romans felt when they was in Rome, and they feel like they can go on and keep conquering lands. But in the back of his mind, he, like the brother said earlier, he did consider the latter end, man.
Let me land back off that. Psalms 33 in verse 16. Psalms 33 verse 16. "There is no king saved by the multitude of a host." All right? And the host is an army. It says, "There is no king saved by a multitude of a host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength."
Right. And basically, that's at the same time. Why you think we don't bear arms, man? Because we know that we living through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's our strength. He's our power. He's our salvation, man. And these other nations, they don't have that, man. Esau was blessed with the sword, man. So he's gonna think with a carnal mindset.
He gonna trust in his sword.
He gonna trust in his sword, because that was his blessing, man.
And then what is the elect gonna trust in? The hopeful elect, our faith. The just gonna live by faith.
The just gonna live by faith, man. But Esau, his blessing was what? Revelation 6 and 14, man.
Yep.
He was
6 and 4.
He was given a great sword, man.
Matter of fact, we'll get it. Because this is going to add on to your dialogue. All right? This is Revelation chapter 6. Straight to the point. Just to feed this brother. Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And it reads, it says, "And there went out another horse that was red." And that red horse is Esau, man.
Yep.
Okay? It says, "And power was given to him Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
And that goes back to his blessing, man.
Yep.
When Isaac blessed Esau, he blessed him with the fatness of the earth, and he said he should live by his sword, man. That's his blessing, man.
Exactly.
The rule by the sword.
Revelation 6 and 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that's what he's been doing, man. Esau's been going around taking peace from the earth, man. Like you read Daniel, the 8th chapter, the 25th verse, he would say, with peace he shall destroy many, man.
Yep.
That's what he's doing, man. He's coming in as an aid, but at the same time, he's conquering these governments, man. Keep going on.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And that's what you're seeing, man. And now what? He has that great sword with them ICBM missiles, man. Why do you think Russia has supersonic missiles, man? They can get over here less than damn 30 minutes, man. That's his blessing. Yeah. And he's gonna keep furnishing his blessing and sharpening his sword, because he's about to come down upon America, man.
Because the only reason America had that pride to where they felt like they was the greatest country on the whole planet, because they was the first and only really country that had, you know, a whole arsenal of nukes, man.
Yeah.
And now the other nations are girding up and having their arsenal of nukes. They think that they you know, they have the better nukes. They think they're gonna be the next world power. But this is First Maccabees 3 and 19. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of a host, but strength coming from heaven. So our power, is coming from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why we don't need any of Esau's weapons, man. Because our power comes from the heavens.
Read it again. I'll read it again. Read that for me again. I ain't got that scripture. I gotta write that one down. That link up with Psalms 33.
First Maccabees 3 and 19. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of a host, but strength coming from heaven. You know, that's why they tell you that, you know, pretty much this vain of them that trusteth in his bow. You know, we don't need any weapons, man, because all Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to do is put his spirit on us, and we're gonna one person's gonna put 10,000 men to flight, man. Yep. You know, so that's the power of our powers. We understand we have the one true living power with us, man. That's why we don't fear, man.
That's why the scripture said that the angels camp about him that fear the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we already know that the angels are camped around us anyway, man.
Exactly.
We don't have to bear arms, man. The scripture said, the weapons I warfare are not carnal. We don't have to be carnal, man. That's not our blessing. Our blessing is spiritual.
Precept. This is Psalms 44 and 4. Thou art my king, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us.
Yeah, and that's what we've been doing,
power
man.
In the name.
It's power in this name. Why you think they demon us as terrorists, man?
Yep.
Why you think that Esau, the Most High, is forcing Esau's hand? Because Esau knows what? Revelation 12 and 12. He knows that he has but a short time, so he's trying to speed up. He's trying to speed up his new world order, because the Most High's name is tearing this place down, man. Yeah. He's putting fear upon his heathen. Like what the scriptures say, the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dreadful among the heathen, man.
Was it Malachi? Third chapter?
I know it's Malachi something.
Let me get that too. Somebody can get it for me.
I got.
Go ahead.
It's verse 6. Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow.
We don't trust in swords. We're not going to gun ranges, man. We're not about to put on damn vests and walk at camp and feel like we the man. I'm the man. I'm the man of the Lord. No, man.
Only an idiot thinks that you can beat Esau with his own blessing, man. Right. It says, neither shall my sword save you.
The gun not gonna save you on this side, man.
That's Esau's blessing. Like I said, you gotta be an idiot to think that you're gonna beat Esau with his weapons, man. You know?
got drones. All you gotta do is hit the damn drone and blow this over there. Blow you up, man.
Yes, something.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You said that's Esau's blessing. The scriptures, they show that. It's Revelation 13, read down just a couple verses. 13, I'm going to start at 12. And it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And we know the reincarnation of the Roman Empire is America, right?
Right.
Verse 13, showing this is Esau's blessing. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yep.
We're talking about those nuclear missiles.
Yep.
Big boy, little
technology.
boy.
Yep.
What happened over there? Big boy, little boy. He had the nations in fear, man.
Yep.
When he dropped that bomb, hey, the nations in fear, man.
Yep.
They're still scared to this day, man.
Yep.
You know?
Because there's radiation fallout still in those lands.
Right.
Here it is, verse 14. and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Yep.
So that's the deception. Esau and showing not only Esau having the power, to make the nuclear technology, but also deceiving the people through all of this technology altogether.
And that's why these heathen are so proud. That's why they're not worried about Israel, because they see, hey, we don't have no army, we don't have no nuclear capabilities, and all like that. So to them, we're defenseless. We can't fight against them.
Right.
So this is Psalms 27. Some trust in chariots and some in horses.
Yeah.
But we will remember the name of the Lord our power.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
So like I said, we don't need none of that shit, man. At the end of the day, all the Lord has to do is endow His Spirit upon us, man, and we're the greatest weapons on the earth. That's why the Scripture tell you He's gonna make us His threshing instrument, man.
Right. And I want to add on too, man. Reciting a dialogue that Putin had on this interview, but he was going into the reasons why the nuclear missiles, the reason why these ICBM nuclear missiles have been created is because the U.S. used the atomic bomb first on Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Right.
Yep. So he said pretty much from there, all these other heathen nations were like, well, shit. Who's to say that we're not next to get bombed?
Yeah, true.
So everybody started going into this nuclear arm race to get missiles because they didn't want to get bombed by America.
Yeah. That put fear in the rest of them I'm not about to be like Japan.
Exactly. That's why everybody's building missiles, man, because America had that technology at one point, which made America the superior nation.
Yep.
But now that these other nations have that technology, the playing ground is even. You see?
Let the weak say I'm strong.
There you go.
So these other nations feel like, well, if it come down to it, which it is, because we know through the scriptures, these other nations feel like it don't matter. I'm just gonna push the button.
Right. Because think about it. If somebody has a nuclear missile and you don't have a nuclear missile, you pretty much defenseless.
Right.
But if you got nuclear missiles, it's kind of like, well, fuck it, then we gonna be some dead motherfuckers. You shoot yours, I'm gonna shoot mine.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it. What it's gonna be?
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna shoot it.
That's why it's not a surprise that, man, that shit's always been in your media as far as your movies, your video games. Nuclear war between the United States and Russia. That's the fallout. It's on all that shit because they know that's the last two before the world just goes, they say, to the end. But we know that's the end of Esau though, man.
I got a precept. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
That's the gathering of the troops. Let all the men of war gather up, basically, man. Go ahead.
Beat your plowshares into swords, into your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong.
Let the weak say that I am strong, man. Hey, these other nations are tired of being bullied by America, man. They're like, fuck it, man. We just gonna have to just go. All of us are just gonna have to go out, man.
Right.
You know.
Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come ye all heathen and gather yourselves together around about.
There you go. So that word gathering pops up again. The gathering of the world's troops, man.
I'm got one, man.
There you go.
The gathering of the mountains of the troops, man. And that's what these heathens are doing, man, because they understand that. Yeah, we understand that America's that big bad bully, man. But guess what? We have nuclear capability, man. We have Russia on our side, man. That gave us and they blessing, man.
Right. That's why I just made the joke to talk them up. I was like, these nations like, yo, America want that smoke. We're going to give them the smoke. They're going to get it.
You're going to get it.
They're going to give you the smoke and brimstone.
They like, I don't care if I got one ICBM missile. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it, man, because when we go out, you going to go out, man.
Hey, one of them, that's like 5 states.
Hey,
that's significant.
One nuke could pretty much take out the whole state of Texas. Like, that's a big ass state.
And you got to think about the fallout too, man. Cause that air spreads, man.
The wind. That's wind destroying wind.
Yeah, and that shit don't spread. That's gonna kill a lot of people, man.
So this is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. And that bringeth forth an instrument.
Yeah, that's those German scientists, man. You know, the Temanites, or Teman is supposed to be the wise men of Esau. So he put the spirit, the Yahweh Shai put the spirit on Teman, these wise men of Esau, these scientists, to split the atom and create this nuclear missile.
Started with the atomic bomb.
Exactly.
Why you think after World War II it was a big rush to grab up a lot of these scientists, man?
Yep.
Operation Paperclip, man. Because they knew that these scientists, they was making these missiles, man. So they had to get them and bring them into their armies, man, to build up their armies, man.
Right.
Why you think America went over there was getting a lot of these scientists, man?
Hey, it's
Russia and America.
Russia and America. I was about to say, because they kind of split them in half.
Yep.
Some went to America, the other half went to Russia.
Yep.
But the irony of it, the dude, you remember the name of the dude that made it? They split the atom? The scientist, pretty much when he said it, he pretty much said, I became the waster, pretty much. You know? It says, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, I have created the waster to destroy. That's what he quoted. The exact Bible verse. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord. So these nuclear missiles, it's for the end of Esau, man. You know. So when you try to condemn us, talking about we're fear mongering or whatever the case may be, we're letting you know that hey, Yahweh Shema Shah is bringing the judgment for you wicked ass people, man. You know, we're gonna be okay. Lord, when we be up the elect, man.
That's why I said that's why I said that these missiles are an instrument of the Lord's work, man.
Right.
You see, this is what the Lord created. He had these missiles created to fulfill His work, man. Which is to destroy you wicked ass people.
What you read earlier, it said that the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
There you go.
So that goes for the wicked, which being Esau, but also the wicked of you damn niggas, man. 2/3, man. So hey, Yahweh Shema Shah got everything summed up.
Yeah.
We just got to play it out.
Yep.
That's right. This is the land back. 2nd Ezra 16 and 11.
Yep.
I'm gonna read out 13. 13 is the point. 2nd Ezra 16 and 11. Land back what the brothers bringing out. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at His presence.
Yeah.
Talking about that concentrated fire and those nuclear missiles. Right.
Just like in the movie War of the World, when them chariots, when they came out the heavens, man, and they made that sound was pretty much the war drum, and they got them shot, and they shot the people. What happened? They turned into powder, man. That's what's gonna happen in real life, man. When these chariots start zapping these people, man.
That's right. Verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of His power. So the Lord is flexing. He about to show His power. So all these different nations who think that they got the Lord is going to annihilate every nation that stands when you read Revelation in the 19th chapter.
You know the irony of it? Because those nuclear missiles are actually the Lord's armory, man.
Yep. Tell you that, Joel.
Yeah. That's why the Lord's called the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, because He's the Lord of armies, the Lord of Sabaoth, man.
Yeah, that's right.
So those nuclear missiles are the Lord's armory. Plus, He's going to bring the innumerable multitude of the angels, man. So, hey, all of this is to destroy Esau. Esau, he had you create the nuclear missile for your own destruction, man.
Right. That's why the scriptures tell you that if Satan cast out Satan, he's divided, man. And here it is, you got Edomites in Russia getting ready to kill Edomites over here in America, man. So that's Satan divided against himself. So the Lord is allowing you Edomites to kill your own self, man.
Showing you the power of the Lord, man.
The power of the Lord, man.
Hey, verse 13. Here's the point. For strong is His right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that He shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. And that's speaking of finish. I almost start back here. This nigga need to miss. Y'all can see that you look like that Humpty Dumpty. That's Second entrance. He look like that. 16 and 13. For strong is His right hand that bendeth the bow. Speaking of those other nations, there you go. Technology. His arrows that He shooteth are sharp and shall not miss.
It shall not miss.
Speaking of the laser
technology.
Laser
guided technology.
Yeah. It's called like laser precision, something like that.
Yep.
It says, it shall not miss when they shall begin to be shot into the ends of the world. What else could what arrow can fly from one end of the earth into the other? It's talking about the nuclear missiles.
And that's what I said. It said that he's not going to miss because, like I said earlier, the Lord's Spirit is going to be in those missiles, man. So whatever target that He has set for those missiles to hit, it's going to hit, man. Esau going to have his damn nuclear defense system not going to do anything, man. He can't make he can't shoot another nuke and make that shit blow up. Nah, man. The Lord has his target set and it's gonna hit the mark, man.
So I got a precept. This is the same book, man. That's 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 32. And the earth shall be laid waste,
Yep.
and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. Verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Virgins represent a young woman.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The women shall mourn, having no husbands.
Yep.
The daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
Yep.
Verse 34. In the wars shall be bridegrooms to be destroyed.
Right, in the wars, all right, it said that their bridegrooms shall be destroyed. So, going back to the point we was discussing earlier about there's going to be a military draft, man.
Right.
They said in their wars, their bridegrooms shall be destroyed, man.
And that's why we were laughing at you dumbass people, man. Because you thinking this is a joke, you know, not knowing that the Lord is about to have you go over there and fight the angels, man. You about to get sent over there to be destroyed, man. You know, and the main one that's gonna be sent is you stupid ass women. You know, because you women are the main ones that join the army for a goddamn benefit, man, which is not even a good benefit. 'Cause you're not even making that much money, man. You know, niggas join the army to get a fucking a damn Dodge Charger and some free college tuition, man. You know. So you talk all this shit about you want equal rights. All right,
You got it.
all right. You gonna be in the front lines getting shot at. You gonna see where them equal rights get you,
You
man.
gonna get an equal bullet.
Right.
That nigga gonna get a bullet, and your ass
Right.
gonna get a bullet.
The bullets don't differentiate whether it's a woman. I'm gonna miss her.
Oh,
man.
no.
Nah.
Hit in the leg. Hit in the leg.
Nah, you gonna catch one right between the eyes.
Hit in the head.
You know?
Hey, we don't want to go back to being submissive now.
Nah, right.
Ain't no switching it up right now.
Nah, man, it's too late for that, man.
You gonna see
You
bitches
independent.
Yeah, they gonna have head wraps and all.
Yeah,
They're ironing clothes, folding drawers and all that.
That's how you gonna be. You women about to be through out there, man.
Right,
You see?
right.
Hey, you said you was a man. You said feminism was the right way.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, the Lord gonna show it to you now.
Hey, and y'all trying to go back to this though. It's too late for that. Hey, it's too late for this, man. You know?
I love feminism.
Right.
I'm pro-feminist now.
Hey.
You got it. You got it. Go DJ.
Yeah, go DJ.
Send
Man.
their ass right over there, man. Verse 34. In the wars shall the bridegrooms shall be destroyed,
Get Micah 7 and 9, bro.
and their husbands shall perish of famine. Verse 35. Hear now these things.
Read that back.
Second Edge 16, Second Edge 16 and 34. In the wars, their husbands, their bridegrooms shall be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Right. So a lot of you niggas out here gonna be getting murked, man, because for one, you bunch of simps, man. You know. And two, the Lord is about to kill you off. So you women ain't gonna have no choice but to goddamn look for a man of the Lord. And that means what? That you gonna have to share. The one thing y'all hate to do, y'all gonna have to share. And if you don't, you gonna die. But we ain't gonna deal with you, man.
Hey, actually, it's not that they hate to do it. What it is that they've been taught and programmed here in Babylon that they got the choice. They got the freedom of choice. They can choose. No, I don't gotta be like this. I can do this. I can do what I want. But really, truthfully, the women, when you read Isaiah 4:1, we know they're gonna be in line. Why are they gonna be in line? Because they're gonna go back and they're gonna snap out of it at the drop of a dime and go back to being in their actual nature.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
America has these women in a thought pattern that
Yes.
that you're theirs.
Yes.
You're my man.
Right.
No, bitch, you're my woman.
Yes.
I can have as many women as I want because
That's
it's
right.
my God-given right.
That's what you call delusion.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a woman will try to put that over you. Well, no, you belong to me. No, bitch.
No.
It's not. It don't work like that, man.
You're my man.
That's why it's more. That's why we always bring it out. It's 7 women to 1 man, which means there is more women than men out here. So that means we're supposed to have more than 1 woman. Because just like nature, every other animal on the planet has more than 1 mate. The man has multiple partners. So why would men, humans, who are supposed to be the superior beings on the earth, be subject to only having 1 man? And when you even go any deeper, it's only Americans that push that one spouse shit, man. Because you go over in the Middle East, man. I wish you would tell Ishmael he only have 1 woman. He'll blow everything up.
Cut your head off, man.
Hey, China, Asia,
Everywhere.
Japanese, all of them. Only in America.
Only in America, man.
Only with Esau.
Why? Because Esau's a damn cup.
Yeah, but that's the doctrine. That's the doctrine of the devil. And guess who sides with the devil? Eve.
Because it sounds good to him. Because that way they don't have to be submissive. You know?
Right.
That's right.
Well, hey, Satan beguiled Eve in the garden, man.
That's right.
Hey,
You know?
Eve is Satan on this side.
That's
man.
it, man. Esau falling and Eve is falling too.
Hey, hey, we get and the Lord killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
I'm gonna keep going. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place, in every next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh.
Yeah, great insurrection, man. It's gonna be hell out here. Anarchy, man.
Yeah,
Civil unrest.
That's right.
You know? Because, hey, what Trump is doing, man, he's riling up these damn crackers, man.
Yep.
Hey, these niggas is ready to ride, man. They ready to ride, man.
Through the spirit, when I was at the gas station today, I seen it was a damn Edomite on the. It was an Edomite on the back of his truck. He had a big ass flag, Trump 2020. And if he would have turned around, I'm with it. That's that guy. I like him.
Because we keep bringing it out. Hey, Esau is ready to ride. That's why, you know, that impeachment shit is nothing but a force to rile up Esau, man.
It's a dialect.
He's not going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Here it is. This nigga done been in the office, done all this shit for 4 straight years.
Right.
And at the end of this nigga's election term, now you want to talk about impeachment when the nigga's got out anyway.
Yeah.
That shows you that's bullshit. He's not going nowhere, man. Hey.
He don't grab pussy.
This nigga that had Russia hack the damn election system, make the president, man.
The lady today, it was something I read today. It said, Trump said the victims of rape, I guess he raped them, they won't get money. Something, what the fuck?
Talking about that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. What about Bill, though? What about Bill? What about Bill? That was late damn 60s. That was the 70s, man. Bill was grabbing pussies in the 70s, and he get convicted in the 2000s.
So this going to show you that, hey, civil unrest is coming. Civil unrest is coming for the, and you people are going to be caught up in the midst talking about you dumbass niggas, man.
Yeah.
Because Esau knows that, hey, you talk about president, I'm gonna kill you niggas, you know?
Yeah. Hey, verse 7. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Sparing none, because Esau is ready to kill you niggas, man.
Yeah,
Esau is ready to. That's why all these movies that come out, man, it's this racial over and over and over again, because Esau is really sick and tired of seeing you niggas, man. They're tired of hearing you talk shit about Trump, man. They're tired of you complaining about how Americans mistreat y'all. That's why they keep pushing Make America, because they want you niggas to shut the fuck up. They want you to go back onto the plantation with your eyes low, man. Not looking them in the eyes, not speaking up. They want you to be a slave, man. You know?
And under executive orders, man, which you damn Babylonians don't know, we are still under national emergency, man. He never denounced that. It's still in effect.
So he can call martial law today.
Any day. All they waiting on is a major event. Why you think they're gearing up their soldiers and their people like the security in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, these major cities? Why you think they're doing that? Because they're gonna push some major event where they can take your rights and they can bring forth what? The RFID chip. We have to monitor all the civilians. We are deeming all American people as domestic terrorists under the Patriot Act, man.
And that all started under George Bush. The Patriot Act.
That whole false flag was to help. Because really, as of now, you niggas don't. I say niggas, I mean everybody, but y'all don't have rights as we say now, man. It's just an illusion for you to think though you got freedom of speech. You can do whatever you want. Actually, it's already set in stone that you Americans are already a threat against yourselves, man.
Yeah.
So all he has to do is just come out and establish the martial law. The FEMA camps are already set up. He already got the nation cut up into the different FEMA zones. He got the coffin set up. Got everything ready. All he has to do is just implement the shit, man. That's how you people are so stupid that y'all don't realize this shit, man.
Yeah, because you damn ass Americans, you damn Edomites, you damn Joe Sixpack Edomites, my Constitution right. No, man, guess what? America don't go about the Constitution, they go by penal codes, man. And that's what they've been doing.
That's a piece of paper, man.
That Constitution, they wipe their ass with that Constitution.
Yeah, man.
That shit don't mean
about that
nothing,
Constitution, man.
No?
And that's why you see all this, like the elders was bringing out Chicago. A lot of these Edomites is about to be taking rallies and going up to White House here in was it January? Because they about to take their damn gun rights, man, in Virginia, man. And it started in Texas and Virginia. But it's funny, what was Virginia, man? The first damn colony, man. The first damn colony, man. Guess what? Now it's gonna be the first one that they're gonna start deeming goddamn terrorists, man. They're gonna deem you damn Edomites terrorists as well,
which
man.
is going all the way. All this accumulates to the point that we just said that it's all to goddamn cause civil unrest, man.
Isaiah 19. Yeah, Isaiah 19 and 2.
It's gonna be a great Babylon is what? Babylon is confusion. It's gonna be a bunch of confusion everywhere, man.
America is about to implode. You know, that's how the Lord's gonna destroy this place. It's from the inside out, man. Because while y'all worried about what's happening over there in Iran and Iraq and all this, shit's happening here too. So it's fire on all levels, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah. Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against Egyptians.
Right. So this scripture right here, this is a societal breakdown right here, man. Go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Americans versus Americans, man. Okay, this is civil unrest, man. All right, this society will break down whether you choose to believe it or not. Go ahead.
And they shall fight every one against his brother.
Yep.
And every one against his neighbor.
Yep.
City against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
There you go, man. So this society, as we see it, is imploding from the inside out, man.
Now you got Esau fighting against Esau, you know, which is gonna cause a whole bunch of madness and all that. Who's gonna suffer the most out of all that? You know,
In the midst,
you're gonna be in the midst of it, get destroyed, man. Because hey, who's always the scapegoat when shit go wrong? It's you niggas, man. You know, you ain't got no power to influence nothing. But as soon as the goddamn soon as the shit go to hell, who's the one to blame, man? It's Jake, man.
If they look at you niggas as liberals,
problem.
you part of the liberals.
Hey,
man. You're the left wing.
You taking all our tax money, you know? All you free loan niggas got them on food stamps and all that. But when all actuality is you damn Edomites, that's the one that's on all shit, man.
Yep.
And this is Amos 6:1. It says, "Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came." Because you niggas are at peace here, man. You know, because you think that because you can do your everyday duties, you know, you can go to work, come home, go to the movies, go hit a lick, go do whatever the hell y'all want to do, man. You think everything's kosher, but like I said, when this shit starts going down, when this anarchy starts happening, you niggas gonna be the ones affected the most, man. Because when Trump starts, when his sanctions start hitting home in America, man, and his inflation starts, you know, making the food prices go up, the cost of living is gonna shoot through the roof. Who's the main ones gonna get hit first? And Trump said this shit. It's gonna be so-called blacks and Latinos, man. Because we're the lowest on the totem pole as far as income, man. You know? So we're gonna be the ones that's gonna be getting suffered with first, man. You know, and then you're gonna begin to see that, hey, that Trump is doing all this shit to affect us first. And then it's gonna be coming to you damn Edomites, man. You know?
Keep going.
Go ahead.
They should be like madmen, sparing none, but they should be spoiling and destroying them that fear Yahweh Shem Shah.
Yeah, because the scripture tell you that Esau is going to come in like a flood, man. You know, killing everybody, women, men, babies, children. They'll give a damn. They see a so-called black or brown face, man. They shoot you up, man. Because you are the reason why my country's being destroyed, man. That's how they view it, man.
And then executive orders for the UN when the UN come over here, which they already here, they have executive orders to go in the house, take the food, take the money, take the ammo, and take your ass off to a FEMA camp, man. It's on paper.
And the beauty of it, they want you niggas to fight back, so they have reason to kill you, man.
Yep.
You know, cause you know, a lot of these niggas, they come in there like I had a homeboy in the world. We read that exact scripture. But man, my mama worked for all that shit. I'm not gonna let them take my mama shit. She worked the whole. All right, nigga. Go ahead.
Sound like the niggas.
Go ahead, nigga.
Get choked out and shit. You saw me choking about my mama shit.
Big fat ass. Verse 72. But they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
None of the shit that you have, you own. I don't give a fuck if it's bought off. Esau's still gonna take it, man.
Yep.
You know, so you don't own nothing, man. How you want you already considered property? How's property gonna own property, man? That don't make any sense. That's to show you how delusional you people are, man. Because you thinking you free, man. 2020, when you got dumb niggas still celebrating these dumbass holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving, they still think you free. Yeah, New Year's, man. It's cold as fuck out here, man. Ain't no leaves on the trees. The grass is dying and shit. But this the New Year, the goddamn, you know, in the world,
Man,
man.
the next one gonna be Valentine's Day. Yeah, you big dumb niggas, man. What I'm giving my Valentine, man? I'm gonna get my woman. Give her a foot up the ass, man. That's what you need to give her.
Yeah, you giving her a gift while she giving you an STD.
Yeah, goddamn fucking you up, man. Jake, you stupid.
She dealing with another nigga.
Right.
Blowing his ride while you're at work and shit.
Just come home and kiss you in the mouth.
That's crazy.
Verse 73. And they shall be
and they shall be known who are my chosen.
Yeah.
And they shall be tried as gold in a fire.
And how is that going to be known who the Lord's chosen? Because while everybody's getting their ass handed to them, the elect's going to be covered, man.
Yep.
You know? We're going to be good in that day because the Lord said what? He's not going to forsake his people, man. Isaiah 66, man. You know? He said that hey, his servants going to eat. His servants going to drink. His servants going to be merry, man. While you people out here hungry, thirsty, and sorrowful, man, we're going to be taken care of, man. Because we made Yahweh Shemel Shah our shield, our bow, our sword, our fortress. Because the Lord, he's our strong tower, man. Everything we need, we go to him for it. Not Esau, not ourselves, nobody else, no other God, but Yahweh Shemel Shah, the one and true power of the heavens and earth, man.
And we didn't haste, man. We didn't fucking wait and fiddle around like you niggas, man. We didn't take our time coming to this word.
We hasted for the Lord. We didn't tarry.
We didn't tarry. It's a lot, man. We ran to the name, man. When we heard that name, man, the spirit took over, man, and we came into this word, man. And look at it, it's blossom, it's manifest, man. That's why you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways all around this damn world,
right.
man.
That's like I said once again. This is why we're not afraid, man. Like I said, you people are gonna be seeking us out in that day, man. You know, because while everything is going to hell, and as little signs like how this Iran bombing and how you people crazy. Just wait till shit gets worse than this. When shit's hitting home in your own city, in your own towns, where they block off the shit, where you can't leave your goddamn neighborhood no more, man. That's when you go. That's when you gonna really see that everything we saying is real, man.
And the scriptures speak about the famine of food is gonna come, right?
Right.
And so the lack of bread and water, right? So when that lack of bread and water comes, all that's gotta happen is these stores not be able to get a week or two supply of food, and that's when you're gonna see it. That's when you're gonna really see the true carnage that's in people, the true carnality of humanity. You're gonna see humanity on a level that you couldn't imagine.
You're gonna see that real beast, beast-like mentality.
Yep.
Niggas be, oh, I'm a beast. You're gonna see who really beast in that day because you've already been conditioned by your McDonald's, your Wendy's. You already eating human meat already, so you already have the taste in it, and you don't even know. So when your stomach touch it, you know, and your family's crying because they hungry and thirsty, that's when that beast-like mentality gonna take over, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 37 and 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied.
Yeah, why? Because we got Yahweh Shemel Shah taking care of us, man. Because we're not gonna wonder where our next meal come from, where we gonna lay our head at, where our protection's gonna be, because we're gonna walk in the spirit that day. I just can tell you, we walk in the spirit, not by sight, man. You know? So it's like we
walk by faith, not by sight.
Well, we walk by faith, man. So our faith is going to guide us in that day. But talking like I quoted earlier, wisdom of knowledge should be the stability of our time, man.
Yeah.
And strength of our salvation.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Read it one more time.
Psalm 37 and 19.
Yep.
They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied.
Yeah. We're going to eat.
Yep. Isaiah 65 and 12 it reads, Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I call, ye did not answer.
Yeah, because the Lord's calling now. You know, that's why when, for brothers that have people in the world that we told this to, and they coming to you when the times is still kosher right now. Yeah, man. What you think of what just happened? You know? Read that one more time.
Isaiah 65 and 12 it reads, Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Yeah, because you all gonna be mowed down because you didn't hearken unto the warning of the Lord, man.
Right. What are niggas doing right now? Joking, making jokes, cracking jokes. We want the done. Yeah, that shit really gonna come.
Because I seen a meme earlier to where they had the reaction. It was a reaction to World War I, the reaction to World War II, and the reaction to World War III. Now the reaction for World War II was in the newspaper, and it was like a serious tone in the two pictures that you saw. Now in World War III, they had like a accumulation of all the different memes and jokes that people have for World War III, man. Because in those two times, man, that shit was serious. Niggas weren't joking in that time, man, because they thought, yo, we could die, man. You know. So that's going to show you that you people are retarded out here, man. You've been so dumbed down to where you can't even you've been desensitized to real shit, man.
It's serious shit.
It's serious shit, man.
Hey, the ending of the Great Depression was the going into World War II.
Come on, man.
That shows you how serious it was.
Because America hasn't been hit with any type of real sorrowful, event really since 9/11. But that was, that wasn't really that was a pretty much a preview of what's to come, man. On a very low level.
Yeah, I'm continue on. Isaiah 65, continue on in verse 12. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear. But did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that which in I delighted not. Being nigger.
Right, because you niggas, like I said, you take everything as a joke, man.
Yep.
Walking up and down the street playing all goddamn day, man. You see the Lord ain't playing, man. We see that. That's why we're hearkening. We're doing our due diligence to serve the Lord, man. So we don't get caught up out here, man.
Because we fear him, man.
We fear the Lord, man.
He said, by fear I persuade men.
Yep. Verse 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord, power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants.
When he finishes, it's not gonna be no goddamn. We gonna find a pack.
We ain't gonna get no damn. We ain't gonna eat no potty meat.
Right, but goddamn half a rich packer. We gonna eat. We gonna eat, man. He gonna sustain us, man. Like he did in the wilderness, man. Go ahead.
Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Yeah, we're gonna drink, and we gonna have abundance of drink, wine. Whatever it is the Lord give us, man. We're gonna be good, man. Go ahead.
Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah, we're gonna rejoice because we see that the Lord's taking care of us. You people out here wondering, damn, how am I gonna make it? Y'all gonna be looking sick out here, goddamn, looking like them feed the children type niggas on TV and shit. Flies on their eyeballs and shit, man.
Flies on their damn nose and shit.
Hey, a nigga, man, he gonna go to the FEMA camp. He going to the FEMA camp with a ham sandwich.
You're talking about, the family, how niggas gonna be eating the flesh off their arm. Goddamn eating their kids and shit, man. We ain't gonna do all that shit, man.
Right.
They gonna be drinking their piss because they thirsty and shit, man.
Nigga ain't gonna have piss. He ain't gonna have.
He ain't gonna water. Ain't no food. Some water trying to nigga be trying to shake out a drop. That's when the nigga internal organs gonna start going crazy.
Right. His body's gonna start eating stuff. That's what dying of starvation is. Your body eating itself from the inside out. Because when you ain't got no food, it starts eating the fat. It goes to the muscle. And it starts getting everything else. Then you die.
It's terrible way to
That's
die.
one of the worst ways to go out, man.
Isaiah 65:14. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
Yeah, we're gonna be singing to the Lord. The water Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Call Halan Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He gonna take care of us, man. But you people, Jesus, why? Help me, Jesus, help, please. Help me, please. Fuck all that shit, man. You ain't
Jesus gonna lead your ass on the railroad tracks. And the train gonna come eviscerate your ass.
Hey, Jesus can save himself. God gonna come get his ass, man. Wherever he is in the earth. Whoever ear can hear can understand what I mean.
Cesare has been backed up, man. Fuck this shit.
He's hiding out somewhere.
We gotta go get his ass out of one of them bunkers.
He can't save himself, man.
And this is what these 2/3 of these heathen gonna be doing.